or email brookhavenbroadcasting@yahoo.com.
B92 The Boss is the Buyer's Guide Live Trade Fair on the air. If you want to get your items on the air, the number is 601-833-7149. Give me a call. We'll get it taken care of. I want to thank our sponsors this morning before we get started. Those are GT Collision and Accessories, Brookhaven Funeral Home, Case and Price Insurance, and Furniture Factory Outlet. Getting started this morning, the VFW Post 2618 Auxiliary is seeking donations for its Christmas card program. They'll be handing out Christmas cards to veterans around Mississippi and Louisiana. You can drop off your card at Wine Seed Store, Headquarters Family Care Center, or Carson's Tire and Muffler in Brookhaven. For more information, you can call Gwen at 870-615-0551. Moving on, you can get, we got a 2005 Dodge Durango V8. They're asking $3,000 or best offer. That number is 601-320-0276. That's a 2005 Dodge Durango, $3,000, 320-0276. Next up, we got a 32-inch flat-screen Sanyo TV for $50. They also have a sturdy console-style TV stand, also for $50. They also have a new Black & Decker 10-inch battery chainsaw for $75. The number for those items is 601-835-1796, and they ask that you call after 6 p.m. Once again, that's a 32-inch flat-screen color Sanyo TV and a console to stand it on, $50 each, as well as a battery chainsaw from Black & Decker for $75. That number is 601-835-1796 after 6 p.m. Let's go to the phones. Good morning. You're on B92 The Boss.
Yes, my number is 601-810-8808. We have 3 corn-fed slaughter hogs for sale, weighing about 300 to 350 pounds, white in color. We would like to sell these hogs, and also we have about 65 head of goats. A lot of them got babies on the ground. A lot of them have babies between now and January. We would like to sell the whole herd, or either we'll sell them by the head out of the field. You pick what you want. We're going to try to sell all these goats. And that'll be all for this morning. Again, the number is 601-810-8808. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. That gentleman has some goats as well as 3 corn-fed hogs. His number is 601-810-8808. Next up, we've got 4 Michelin tires, size 235/65R15. You can get 2 of them for $60 or all 4 for $100. That number is 601-320-0346. And they ask that you leave a message. That's 4 Michelin tires, 235/65R15, 2 for $60, all 4 for $100. Once again, that number is 601-320-0346. Next up, we've got 3 Ambusher tree stands. They're the V-Lock single pole design. 2 of them has gun rests. Those are $140 each. The other one without a gun rest is $130. That number is 205-603-3000. That's 3 Ambusher tree stands, V-Lock single pole design. $140 for the one with the gun rest and $130 for the one without. That number is 205-603-3000. This portion of the Buyer's Guide Trade Fair is brought to you by GT Collision and Accessories.
GT Collision and Accessories in Brookhaven is home-owned and operated since 2016. We take pride in our work and guarantee our customer satisfaction. GT Collision is conveniently located at Highway 51 North Brookhaven. Our employees are qualified and experienced. From wrecks to accessories, we take care of business. Stop by GT Collision today or call 601-990-2833. 601-990-2833.
B92 The Boss is the Buyer's Guide Live Trade Fair on the air. If you want to get your items on the air, call 601-833-7149. We'll get you taken care of. Once again, we want to remind you that VFW Post 2618 Auxiliary, they're seeking donations to their Christmas card program, and they'll be handing out Christmas cards to veterans around Mississippi and Louisiana. Drop off your card at the Wine Seed Store, Headquarters Family Hair Care Center, or Carson's Tire and Muffler in Brookhaven. For more information, call Gwen at 870-615-0551. Again, that number is 870-615-0551. Moving along, we've got an older model TV for $30. It comes with they also have a DVD and Blu-rayer for $20 as well. If you're interested in the TV or the Blu-ray player, you can call 601-754-3436. Next up, we've got an early 2000s model Ruger Super Blackhawk in 44 mag. It's got a 10.5-inch barrel. Comes with the case, the wood grips, and the rubber grips. They're asking $1,000, but they're also open to trades of equal value. Call 601-862-3566, and they'll text you photos if you're interested in that. Again, that's an early 2000s model Ruger Super Blackhawk in 44 mag. Comes with case, wood grips, and rubber grips. $1,000, open to trades. That number is 601-862-3566. Next up, we've got some Muscovy ducks, hens and drakes, various colors, and they're $25 each. These ducks know how to avoid predators, and they need a pond or a water source. That number is 601-695-2514. Again, that's Muscovy ducks, hens, and drakes for $25 each. The number is 601-695-2514. Next up, we've got a Henry 4570 rifle, new in the box. The owner paid $980. They're asking $800 to sell it. They also have a Henry 22 caliber Golden Boy. It's also new in the box for $420. Additionally, they have a Glock MD-19 9mm, also new in the box for $490. Also, they have a collection of commemorative case knives valued at $9,000. They'll sell those for $3,200. That number is 601-748-5733. Again, that's for the Henry 4570, the Henry 22 Golden Boy, or the Glock MD-19, or the commemorative case knives. That number is 601-748-5733. Next up, we've got a heavy-duty Kenmore washer and dryer. It's in great condition, about 4 years old. For price and photos, call or text 601-320-5856. Once again, that's a heavy-duty Kenmore washer and dryer in great condition. For price or photos, call 601-320-5856. Next up, we got a red and black mountain bike. It was too big for their grandson. They're asking $99 for it. You can call 601-320-5616. Again, that's a red and black mountain bike. $99. Call 601-320-5616. If you want to get your items on the air for the trade fair, that number once again is 601-833-7149. We'll be with you for about another 10 minutes or so. Go ahead and give us a call. Next up, we've got a GE chest freezer for sale. It's 11 cubic feet and 3 years old, excellent condition. They're asking $525 for it. If you're interested in that, call 601-373-3205. Again, that's a General Electric chest freezer for sale, 11 cubic feet, 3 years old. They're asking $525. If you want it, you can call 601-373-3205. This next portion of the Buyer's Guide Trade Fair is brought to you by Brookhaven Funeral Home.
Hello, this is Terry Britt. I have the privilege to be a funeral director at Brookhaven Funeral Home. Just like you, I have felt the heartbreaking loss due to the death of a loved one. Being a funeral director allows me the opportunity to help others who are grieving for that same loss. My goal, and all of ours at Brookhaven Funeral Home, is to be there for you and your family through the entire funeral process. You then become a part of our family, as we are and always will be a family serving families.
B92 The Boss. It's the Buyer's Guide Live Trade Fair. If you want to get your items on the air, call me at 601-833-7149. Good morning. You're on the air on the Buyer's Guide Live. What you got for us?
Yes, sir. I was wondering if y'all had any listeners that might be able to repair a metal roof. I've got a leak and I need some help in getting it repaired. My number is 601-835-9099.
All righty. This lady has a metal roof that's leaking. She needs it repaired. That number is 601-835-9099. Again, she's seeking to have a metal roof repaired. That's 601-835-9099. Next up, we've got a hot water heater for sale. They're asking $200 for that. The number is 601-563-5926. Again, that's a hot water heater for $200. That number is 601-563-5926. Next up, we've got an iPhone 8 Plus. It has a case and is in excellent condition. They're asking $125 for it. That number is 601-754-1441. Again, that's an iPhone 8 Plus with case, $125 at 601-754-1441. Next up, we've got a pair of Optimus speakers. They're asking $40. The number for that is 601-754-0470. That's a pair of Optimus speakers at $40, 601-754-0470. Moving on, we've got a Galaxy A12 phone. It's new. They're asking $150 for it. That number is 601-757-8204. Again, that's a Galaxy A12 phone, asking $150. The number is 601-757-8204. Next up, we've got a John Deere 15-foot Batwing disc. For the price, you can call 601-754-2663. Good morning. You're on the Buyer's Guide Live Trade Fair. Good morning. You're on the Buyer's Guide Live Trade Fair.
Yes, sir. I'd like to make somebody a real good deal on a couple of long beams I got. I got two 10-inch I-beams. They're 20-foot long, and they're a quarter-inch thick. If somebody's really interested in them, call me, and I'll make them a real good price on them I-beams. And also, I still have my 05 Mazda pickup truck, extended cab. It does need, the motor does need to be rebuilt, but it's still got a good transfer case and an automatic transmission in it. And I'll make somebody a real good deal on it also. My phone number is 601-754-8453. Thank you.
Thank you. That gentleman has some I-beams for sale, as well as an 05 Mazda truck at 601-754-8453. Ask that person to call us back. I think I hung up on you. Moving on, we've got a 1957 Ford tractor. The PTO works. For price, call 601-310-3465. Again, that's a 1957 Ford tractor with a working PTO. For price, call 601-310-3465. If you want to get your items on the air for the trade fair, that number is 601-833-7149. Give me a call. We got a few minutes left. This next segment is sponsored by Case and Price Insurance.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Smith for Case and Price Insurance in Brookhaven. I have trusted Case and Price to meet all my Medicare insurance needs, and I encourage you all to do the same. Call to discuss your Medicare options. They can help you to make changes during the annual enrollment period for Part D drug plans, Medicare Advantage, and Medicare supplements, which can save you money. Just call 601-835-0915. Remember, annual enrollment ends December the 7th.
Case and Price Insurance Agency, 621 West Congress Street, Brookhaven.
It's B92 The Boss. It's the Buyer's Guide Live Trade Fair. If you want to get your items on the trade fair, call 601-833-7149. We'll get it on the air for you. Good morning. You're on the Buyer's Guide Live. What you got for us?
Yes, sir. I'm looking to buy a 16-foot bumper pull cattle trailer. If anybody has one to sell, in good shape at a reasonable price. Also looking to buy some either 235 or 245 by 15-inch used tires in good shape. My number is 684-6219 in Macomb.
All right. If you're interested in that number is 684-6219. If you have any of those items that gentleman is interested in. Let's go back to the phones. Good morning. You're on B92, the boss. Good morning. You're on the trade fair.
Good morning. I've got a 03 GMC 1500 HD crew cab 3/4 ton 4-wheel drive. That's absolutely very nice. I've spent over $16,000 on it. I'm sacrificing this day for $13,500 or partial trade plus cash. Just let me know what you're interested in doing. Also, I got a 2004 Harley Davidson Ultra Classic, 39,000 miles in top-notch A1 condition. All new brakes, tires, everything's ready to go on it. I'll take $9,500 cash for it today. My number is 662-873-3236. Thanks very much.
All right, thank you. That gentleman has a 03 GMC. He's asking $13,500 for it. And he also has a 04 Harley Davidson at $9,500. His number is 662-873-3236. Moving on, we've got a HP Windows 10 computer and monitor. It needs a new hard drive. They're asking $100 for it. Call 601-876-5584. Once again, that's a Windows 10 computer and monitor. It needs a new hard drive for $100. Call 601-876-5584. Good morning. You're live on B92 The Boss.
Hey, good morning. I have a 24-foot long all-welded metal wheelchair ramp with a porch and steps on the other end. I'll take $3,000 for it. Handrail along the whole thing. I have a 1997 Nissan regular cab pickup. A little rough around the edges, but it does run, drives, and have a clear title to it. I'll take that $1,800 for it. I have a brand new Hercules portable bandsaw, the charger, and the battery for $325. And I have oak and pecan firewood for sale. My number is 320-2479.
All right, thank you. If you're interested in any of those items, his number is 320-2479. We want to get to this last segment of the Buyer's Guide Trade Fair, sponsored by Furniture Factory Outlet.
Whether you're furnishing a new home or just need a single piece of new furniture, get the furniture you deserve at a price you can afford. At Furniture Factory Outlet, from the bedroom to the living room and dining room, you get the lowest prices in the area on name brands like Ashley, Parker House, New Classic, and many more. Get 12 months same as cash with approved credit. There's no credit check financing and interest-free layaway up to a year. Furniture Factory Outlet, exit 42, next to Super 8. Online, ffobrookhaven.com.
It's B92 The Boss. It's the Buyer's Guide Live Trade Fair on the air. If you want to call, 601-833-7149. We just got a couple more minutes. We can get your items on the air and taken care of. Moving right along, we've got a new in the box Camden HD home theater system. They're asking $200 for that. That number is 601-317-4140. That's a Camden HD home theater system, new in the box, for $200 at 601-317-4140. Next, we've got a Cobra 25 LTD Classic CB radio. It's brand new. They're asking $100. That number is 601-754-5358. That's a Cobra 25 LTD Classic CB radio for $100 at 601-754-5358. Next up, we've got for sale one Boston Terrier male bulldog, $100. If you're interested in that, you can ask for Laurie at 601-748-3498. or Bobby at 601-748-5456. Again, that's one Boston Terrier male bulldog for $100. Ask for Laurie at 601-748-3498, or you can ask for Bobby at 601-748-5456. Next up, we've got a 16-foot tandem axle utility trailer. They're asking $1,400, and it's located in Wesson. That number is 985-209-6280. That's a 16-foot tandem axle utility trailer for $1,400 in Wesson, Mississippi. That number is 985-209-6280. Next up, we've got a 2007 Chevy Trailblazer for sale. It needs an engine. They're asking $500 for that one. You can call 601-757-7539 if you're interested in that. Again, that's a 07 Chevy Trailblazer, and it needs an engine. Asking $500. The number is 601-757-7539. Next up, we've got a Barrett Ghost crossbow. It's only been fired 3 times. For the price, you can call 601-317-4140. That's a Barrett crossbow. Only fired 3 times. If you're interested in the price, you can call 601-317-4140. And last item for the morning, we've got a jacuzzi. It's in good shape, but it needs work on the shroud. It has 2 brand new motors installed. They're asking $500 for it. You can call 601-440-2343. Again, that's a jacuzzi. It's in real good shape, except for the shroud. It has 2 new motors installed. They're asking $500 for it. That number is 601-440-2343. Want to give your thanks for sticking it through with me on the trade fair this morning. One more time, we want to thank our sponsors, GT Collision and Accessories, Brookhaven Funeral Home, Case and Price Insurance, and Furniture Factory Outlet.
This has been the B92 Buyer's Guide Live, the trade fair of the air. Tune in weekday mornings, 8:40 to 9. The B92 Buyer's Guide Live is a free service for B92 listeners. The Buyer's Guide Live, another hometown feature from WBKN Brookhaven.
Ready, aim, fire. A bullet hole